Well, hey folks, welcome to the last lesson for this semester. So let's get right into it. Chapter 21, the infinitive absolute. All right. Okay, good. Let's see, that's the second page. Let's go to the first page. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Lo tira mechem zachor tizkor et asher asa Adonai Elohecha. Elohe. It's kind of hard to do that. Elohecha. Elohe. Hecha. Elohecha. All right. Lefaro ulekol Mitzrayim. All right. So here we have Tira. All right. Where's our root? Yare, to fear. Here's the initial preformative. You will fear the call imperfect, second masculine singular of yare. Do not, and so here, do not fear. Remember, when we put the call imperfect here, we get actually the negative imperative. Do not fear mechem, out of them. So don't fear them. Okay, don't fear them. Here's our infinitive absolute. Remember, there's like comets. There's the holum or a holum vav. Sometimes it's holum vav. Sometimes it's a holum. Zachor tizkor. All right. So we see the two roots right after each other. With the first is the infinitive absolute. Then we have tizkor, which is, again, there's our root. So this is subformative. It's a second masculine singular of zachar, to remember, the call imperfect. So there, indeed, you remember, or it probably here even remember, because it says like, don't fear him. Indeed, remember, or you will remember. Indeed, remember. Et asher asa. Now here, so here's et. So this says it's the direct object, but the whole clause is going to be our direct object. Asher asa Adonai Elohecha. Elohecha. All right. So what's our verb here? Asa, very simply, called perfect, third masculine singular of to do. So remember, indeed, remember what the Lord your God, Adonai Elohecha, did leparo, to Pharaoh, ulakol Mitzrayim. Okay, there's an initial schwa, vocal schwa, so the vav becomes a shurik, ulachol, and to all Egypt. So do not fear them. Indeed, remember what the Lord your God did to Pharaoh and to all Egypt. All right, number 2. Let's see here. Okay, vayomaru. Okay, because this is a long vowel. Holum is always long, so this will be a vocal schwa. Vayomaru lo echayev. Okay, vayomaru lo echayev. Maloch timloch alenu. Okay. So again, Hamaloch timloch alenu im mashol timshol banu. All right, here is Joseph getting into trouble, right? Okay, because here's vayomaru. So there's a mar, they said, but we have the initial yod, lashurik. So this is the third masculine plural, call imperfect, but it's vav consecutive. And who said, who said, Echayv, his ach, brother, his brothers, because there is our yod. So that is our plural of the third masculine singular pronominal suffix. So, and his brother said, lo, to him. All right. Hamaloch timloch. All right, so we got two verbs. There's our roots right in front of each other. So this, and here is a comets. Here's our holum. So this is an infinitive absolute. And what is the ha? The ha is an interrogative particle. Okay. Will you reign? Will you indeed reign? Are you kidding me? Will you indeed reign? Alenu, over us? Im mashol tishmol benu. All right. Will you reign over us? And this is if I don't know, it interested me when I looked this up, kind of glossed over this. I mean, will you reign over us? And mashol is to have dominion, have power over. So, or will you, and if you indeed have power on us, Banu, you have power. Mishal, this is our mashal. This is the second masculine singular for the call imperfect. You, if indeed you will have dominion over us. Okay. All right. So his brothers said to him, will you really rule over us if you'll have dominion over us, upon us? Okay, on us. All right. Okay, here's a funky one. All right, this is kind of one of the funky ways that the infinitive absolute is used. Vayelech David haloch v'gadol v'Adonai tzvaot imo. Okay, all right. So here is our verb. Okay, remember this is, here's the lamed che. So that's just the two. We've got now the formative where, okay, but there's our tseri halach. Okay, so halach, to go, to walk, is conjugated like a first yod. So the hey drops out and we have a tseri. And who goes out? David. And David will go out, or go, went out. That what David went out, because this is a vav consecutive. Okay. Call imperfect, third masculine singular, vav consecutive. David went out. Now, there we got. Haloch. Infinitive absolute of halach. So walk. Va gadol. Okay, so big. This would be getting big, to increase, to get big. Okay. And kind of what they did in the book that I think is a kind of a good way to think of it. If you do see something like this, where you have the verb, okay, the verb gets repeated as an infinitive absolute, and then there's another infinitive absolute. These are what they call simultaneous. So David walked, or went forth, increasing as he walked. So are getting, I guess getting stronger, or getting more and more. He's getting more and more stronger. He's increasing. I don't know, the eyes of God have to kind of look and see what happens there in the chronicler. And David walked, increasing as he walked, and the Lord of hosts, imo, with him. Remember, im, hirik is if, patak is people. So imo with him, and we would have this is a verbless clause. We'd assume that there is a linking verb here. So, and the Lord of hosts was with him. It would be past tense because this is past tense. So David walked, increasing as he walked, or getting stronger and stronger, and the Lord of hosts was with him. All right, so that's that kind of funny when you see that two infinitive absolutes together, especially if one of the verbs is the same. Then you go to the second verb, and so it's second verb as he's first verbing. Okay. All right. Shamor tishmerun tishmerun shamor tishmerum et mitzvot Adonai Elohechem va adotaiv va chukaiv. Okay. All right. Shamor. Oh, there's our infinitive absolute. Okay. Tishmrun. Surely, surely, or indeed, indeed you will, you will, Tishmaru. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna think. So I guess I think indeed, or surely, or you will keep. Okay, and kind of notice this every once in a while. You're going to notice this. We've been doing kind of some stuff in Hebrew colloquium, which just pops up. Sometimes I guess it's the third masculine plural and the second masculine plural. So it's the yishmeru, and tishmeru forms will sometimes just have a nun at the end. I guess that's some kind of old Hebrew that's coming up. So, but when you see something like that, a shurik nun, it's just plain old everyday, just as if the nun weren't there. So surely you will keep the commandments of the Lord, your God, Elohechem. This is second plural, masculine plural. You will keep your God. And adot, that's kind of testimonies, but also it's not odot, adot. Ada is a testimony. It's also a decree, kind of like, so his decrees, and chukaiv, statutes. These are all good law words, I guess, that good Pentateuch words. So, and his statutes, and again, we know it's plural because we see the yod there, and it's I've. So, surely you will keep you should keep the commandments of the Lord your God and his God's decrees and his God's statutes. All right, number 5. All right, Vata hine yadati hi maloch timloch vakama bayadach. Bayada, bayadacha. Okay, bayadacha, because that is, see, wait a minute, bayadcha, bayadacha, bayodcha, yad, bayadacha, yadacha, yodcha. I'm not sure which that one is. You have to find that one. Susanna could probably tell you. I'm not sure that. I don't think this is a common satuf. No, because then you wouldn't say bayodcha. Yeah, this has to be bayadcha. Yad is a hand, so in your hand. Mam lechet Yisrael. Okay, so let's go back here. Vayata, now behold. Okay. Yadati. Okay, where's our root? Where's our root? Here it is. Yada, I know. This is the call perfect, first common singular, yada. So I have known, or I know, that sometimes in verbs of perception or knowledge, the perfect will be translated in the present. Yadati, ki, that. Maloch, timloch. All right, there's our, so comets, holum, same verb. Here is the imperfect form, the second masculine singular, call imperfect, that I know that surely, or you will reign. V'kama b'yadcha. All right, now what's this? Okay, we just have 2 root letters. Okay, so that is a biconsonantal. It should look familiar. Kum, to rise, to stand, to establish. And we have the comets hey, so this would be a second, a third feminine singular, call perfect, but it is a vav consecutive, so it would be translated as an imperfect and will arise in yad, your hand, yadcha, mim, see, mamlechet. Okay, what's mamlecha? Kingdom, the kingdom, and then of course, mamlechet would be the construct form. Okay, where you drop the hey, and it becomes a sigol tav, mamlechet Yisrael. So the kingdom of Israel. So, and now behold, I know that surely you will rule, you will reign, and the kingdom of Israel will establish, will rise, will stand, will be established, will rise in your hand. All right. Okay, almost done here. Vayomer Hanachash. Yeah, Hanachash. Yeah. Vayomer Hanachash El Haisha. Lo mot tamutun. Tamutun. All right. Vayomer, you'll know that well, and said, because that is the third masculine singular call, imperfect vav consecutive, and the serpent said, el ha'isha, to the woman, lo mot ti mutun. Okay, all right. So mut, okay, because that's a kibbutz there. So we have mot, lo mot, not mut, lo mot timutun. So here's our infinitive. It's an infinitive absolute. It actually looks like the infinitive construct for to die. All right. And here we have timutu. Okay, so we have a initial tav. We have a final shurik. This is second masculine plural. And remember, we said like before, sometimes they'll have this extra noon at the end. So surely you all, so he's talking to the man and to the woman, you all will not die. All right, the serpent said to the woman, surely, there's the infinitive absolute, you all will not die. Okay. Number 7, Vayomer la'Avram yado teda. Teda, yeah. la'Avram yado teda ki ger yihye zarcha ba'eretz lo lahem. Right, yeah, lo lahem. Sorry, I can't see too well here. Lo lahem. Okay, so back here, said, and he said, God said, Avram to Abram, Yado teda. Okay, so here we have our two. There's our infinitive absolute. Here's the second, Yada. It's Yada again. Once again, the in the imperfect. The first, this is one of the first yod verbs that drops the yod, becomes a tsere. Here's te, you will know, surely you will know. And the Lord said, surely you will know, you will know. Okay, that geir, that's strangers, sojourners. Okay, sojourners, actually, it's usually not strangers, but it's just sojourners, refugees. And so refugees, Yihya, Yeah, see, yeah, see, ye, yeah, ye, hey, ye, yeah, all right. And so there is haya. That would be the third masculine singular, call perfect of haya to be or become, but it is oh, no, yeah, that's yeah, but this is jihad. Yeah, sorry about yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Um, yeah, okay, because haya, okay. That's a third. Is that? I think that says Equal. Yeah, it's the third masculine singular. Third masculine singular. I'm so sorry about that. That's the call imperfect. Okay, because here's haya, here's ye, call imperfect, third masculine singular of haya, and that's what is that? Zeracha. There's a second masculine singular pronoun. Your seed. Your seed will be sojourners. Ba'eretz, and notice that is not ba'aretz, it's ba'eretz, and that is in a land, lo lachem. And so that's to them. And again, when you see that, that's oftentimes that is not that is would be like theirs, okay, to them. Sometimes, well, a lot of times, lamed is used as a possessive. It's used or as a genitive, like so, not of them, not of them, in a land that is not of them, in a land that's not theirs. Okay, so the Lord said to Avram, surely you will know that. Your seed will be sojourners in a land not of their own. Okay. All right. Va'ata im shamor tishmoru bakoli ushmar ush ushamartem martem. Yeah, this would be a vocal schwa. So this is an ushamartem et bereti va hayitem li, so yeah, segula mikol ha amim ki li kol haaretz. Okay, all right, that's a little funny. And now ata, remember, with the aleph, you with the ayin now, and now im shemoa shamoa tish tishba'u. All right, so here is our absolute, our infinitive absolute. There's our comments, there's our holum. And remember, sometimes with these ones where they end out in ayin like this, I think sometimes maybe in het, you have the furtive patek. So if surely you will know, so yeah. And now, if you surely will hear, not know, hear Shema, if you surely hear, and that's tish ma'u, so it is second masculine plural, the call imperfect of if you will hear, bakoli, that bait basically goes with here, okay. Kol is a voice, and then bakoli, yeah, bakoli, my voice. There is the yod is the first common singular pronominal suffix. So, and now, if surely you will hear or listen to my voice, Shamartem, Shamar, okay. Tem, Shamartem, that is the, it's a perfect form. Remember, the tem is the second masculine plural form of the call perfect, but it is a vav consecutive with, this is a shurik because this is a vocal schwa, and you will keep, so if you will listen to my voice, and if you will keep het briti, my covenant, va hayitem, haya, okay, and that third hey verbs in the second masculine plural, the second singular, second feminine plural. There's some other, but that hey will drop and you'll get a heroic yod, okay, and if you will be li to me, that's kind of like saying my possession or a possession for me, okay. Mikol ha'amim, okay, from out of, okay, min, it's inseparable, all the peoples, okay, uh, because li kol ha'eretz, because the whole world, whole earth is mine, okay, li, mine, all the earth, because all the earth is mine. So that says basically, now if you surely will listen to my voice and you will guard or keep my covenant, and you will be um uh, see, you will be a possession for me from all out of all the nations, for I for the, all the earth is mine. You know, that's good. Well, there's all the words there. It probably is. And now, if you will listen to my voice, and keep my commandments, then probably, and then you will be a possession. Maybe right, this might be like a then you will be a possession, my possession for me amongst all the peoples, because all the earth is mine. Something like that. Okay. Number 9, almost done. Zachor et Yom HaShabbat. Let's see. Yeah. Lekadsho. Lekadsho. All right, there's a couple things here. This is kind of a review from the last time, from chapter 20. Zachor, here's an infinitive absolute by itself. And remember, when an infinitive absolute is by itself, it often is a substitute for the imperative. It's not an imperative, because if it were imperative, this would be a vocal schwa, Zachor. But this is Zachor, so it's but same thing. It says to remember at Yom HaShabbat, remember the Sabbath day. All right, Lekad, yeah, that's a cod, because that's a short vowel. Lekadsho, right? All right, Kadash. Okay, to be holy, all right, or to keep holy, okay, to be holy. And so we have a verb here. I mean, it's this to keep holy, to be holy, all right? So therefore, if there is a inseparable preposition attached to a verb, has to be an infinitive construct. Infinitive absolute does not, okay? And then we have the third masculine singular pronominal suffix here. And so that means, in order to, when you add a lamed to an infinitive, it's usually for purpose, in order to keep holy, and probably like it keep holy or keep it holy will probably be keep it holy, because remember, that's this pronoun is actually not is a pronoun that's actually part of a verb phrase in English. So in order to keep it holy, so in order to keep holy it, keep it holy. Okay, so remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Okay, so this is that where you have a infinitive construct that does have both a pronominal suffix and a inseparable preposition. It kind of gives us a phrase in English. And then finally, oh gosh, here's some fun ones too. Okay. Okay. V'haya bayom tzetecha, and that's because that, yeah, I'm pretty sure because that would go there. Tzetecha va avarta et nachal. Gosh, I can't see that. Yeah. Okay. Kidron et nachal Kidron yado teda ki mot tamut see damcha 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 domcha. Maybe it would be domcha. Yeah, that's actually would be domcha. That because this is the stress. So an unstressed syllable with a comets that is closed is a comets hatuf. I'm sure that's good. Susanna would tell us if it's different. Okay. Domcha. Yihye barosho. See. Baroshecha. Varoshecha. It's varoshecha. So we have Yihye baroshecha. Okay. Yeah, obviously still got, I got a lot to practice with reading this stuff when it kind of know all the changes. But here's our so we have v'haya. So that haya, of course, would be the perfect, but this is a call. This is a vav consecutive. So this is our future particle, and it will come to pass. Okay. And so or we would just say it'll put the whole sentence in the future. In the day, but again, there's a ha here. So the day of, this is a construct form. Because you can see these are going together. And if it's you've got a pronoun there, it would be definite. So in the day. Now, all right. Seitcha. All right. Now, what is this? Okay. Now, kind of look, it's all right. With a sere. Seres are often associated with what type of verbs? First yod. Is there a first yod verb yatsa? Yes, it's to go out. All right. And what happens? What happened to the yod? Well, okay, it's gone, and there's a tav at the end. All right. Just remember from last time, the only infinitive constructs that kind of really do change is some first noons and first yods. They drop the first letter, the first root letter, and they put a tav at the end. Okay, so this is a call infinitive of yatsa. And so to go out, but it is your going out. Okay, so it's kind of like a gerund there. It's your going out. So in the day that you go out, and avarta, excuse me, katalta. Avarta, so avar is to cross. You go over, pass over, you cross. You will pass over because there is a vav consecutive call perfect. Second masculine singular vav consecutive. And on the day of your going out, then you will pass over het nachal kidron. Nachal is like a brook, a stream. I think they say wadi. I don't know. So, but it's like the brook of Kidron. Okay, Kidron. Yado teda. We've seen that before. Here's our here's our call infinitive absolute. Comets, holum. Surely you will know. Again, there's our sere. That would be a yod, yada. This is a second masculine singular call imperfect of yada. Then surely you will know T mot timut. All right, tamut. Tamut. All right, so here is an infinitive form. It's the same form with for to die. It's good to remember that infinitive absolute and infinitive construct form are the same. So surely tamut, you will die. So surely you will know that you will die. Domcha, dam, blood, your blood. Yihye will be, call imperfect, third masculine singular of haya. Ba rosh echa, upon, rosh, head, your, upon your head, rosh. Okay. So, and it will come to pass in the day that you go out and you will cross the brook of Kidron, surely you will know that surely you will die. Your blood will be on your head. I think it's a curse. A curse Solomon gave? I think it's a curse Solomon gave. I don't know. But there we go. All right, we're done. Guys, good luck to you. For any of you gone this far, thanks. It's been a pleasure for me to do it. Good review for me. Good luck as you finish the semester, and I do hope that I'll be working with you next semester. Have good holidays. Bye-bye.